Hello, this is Leo, and I'm not lying. Today's video is about Jupiter's legacy. Or is it Saturn? Maybe Mars' legacy? But anyway, all joking aside, and planets. Jupiter Legacy is yet another superhero show, and it's on Netflix in a very crowded market, to say the least. Is it worth it? Well, depends on what you like. Now, I like this, even though I'm not gonna say I loved it, but it's alright. It's definitely got its cool moments. Definitely has a nice narrative to it. And even though, you know, I didn't think some people say the ending was kind of predictable, but I think it was a nice twist myself personally. But hey, to each their own, right? So the goods. Let's focus before I go to the goods. Negatives here, it's a little slow. And at times, especially in the beginning, it's really on the nose. It definitely covers some of today's topics. So it's not really too heavy on that, but just in the beginning, it kind of delves into that. So there's that. And of course, without too much spoilers, the moral code that the heroes use. It gets into that. Should we change our ways? Is it still working? You know, things are changing. There's a lot of that going on. There's two stories. There's a story. I won't go into any spoilers. The first story I'm gonna call the story that you kind of thrown into, and it's the very first one they introduce to you, and where the heroes are at the moment. And that one was pretty interesting. And the other story, well, was kind of weak because you kind of see it coming. And it's interesting to the other story, and I call it the hero's journey story. You'll see the hero's journey story is kind of like I saw coming. It's interesting, but it's kind of like wish they would have stuck with the other one. But it is what it is. Overall, acting here is pretty alright. I mean, like I said, it's alright. I was debating whether I should put it into the. Should I give it a 7 or should I go to 8? Like a good, like it's good, but I think alright is about where I'm gonna put it. So, Jupiter's Legacy, it's alright. I'm gonna give it a 7.8 out of 10. I'm Leo, and I'm not lying.